Welcome to our new 14 minutes class for stress relief and hormonal balance. Today we are not gonna stick only to beginner asanas. There will be some harder, but don't be afraid and let's try some different form of release. Plus, you're gonna learn new pranayama technique. You will only need some yoga blocks or blanket if you need. So we can begin. We are gonna start at a seated position. Big inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, place them in front of you, prayer position, or if you want, onto your heart. We are gonna slowly tune into our mind and quiet the thoughts. This is time for you. It's your practice of letting go and just appreciation of being here. Notice how your belly rises up with big inhale and fall back on exhale. Now set your intention for this practice and remind it yourself throughout the practice. Now we are gonna learn pranayama technique called Nadi Shodhana. Place your right hand's middle finger and point finger onto your third eye and close your right nostril. Inhale by your left nostril, then close your left nostril by ring finger and pinky exhale. Inhale through your right nostril again and close your right nostril and exhale through left nostril. Try to repeat this couple rounds and then breathe normally. This technique really helps relax body and mind. And decrease the stress and balance our right and left side of our body, our female and male side. If your right arm starts hurt, you can support it with your left arm. Now slowly let go of your arm and breathe normally. Try to notice what has changed. How do you feel now? Feel the ground beneath you. Feel supported and held by Mother Earth. And feel loved. Be kind to yourself throughout this practice. And try to cultivate the kindness to yourself. Now slowly make your way to a seated position with right leg straight and left leg bended in half butterfly pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, slowly place your upper body down to your right knee. You can stay onto your palms, or if you feel like it, go lower onto your elbows and breathe to this pose. Relax and surrender to the ground. If you want to relax your neck, you can place a yoga block between your legs and rest your forehead onto it. If any thought come to your mind, just send it gently away and be just the watcher of your thoughts. Now it's time of stillness and kindness. No need to hurry up or worry about anything. Everything is exactly how it's supposed to be. Feel that with each exhale your body allows you to go further and further. just switch the legs, left leg straight and other leg half butterfly. Try to notice which side is more flexible or which side holds more tension. There you can notice which side of you, male or female, you prioritize and which you neglect. Right side is our male side. It's our yang energy. And our left side is our female side, our yin energy. Now slowly go up with your upper body and go into your full butterfly pose. And before we stay there, we are gonna slowly open the hips more by inhaling and raising your knees up, and on exhale, lower them down. So inhale, knees up, exhale, lower them down. Go a couple rounds in the tempo of your breath and try to really connect with yourself. Now stay, and if you want to, you can go lower with your upper body down to the ground and really feel the calming effect of this opening hips pose. We tend to store a lot of emotions in our hips, so try to connect now to your emotions. Try to connect with what's going on in your mind, what's going on inside you, and just reflect. Really take this time to tune into yourself, into your mind, into your heart. Just place yourself into viper's pose. Bend your knees, arms behind, and just switch your legs to right side and the other side. Inhale center, exhale side. You can even look towards the other side than your legs if you want to. And really make a space in your hips and breathe deeply. Enjoy these movements. You can even stay longer on one side if you feel tension here. just transfer to your full Navasana pose by lifting your legs up straight, draw shoulders back and extend both arms forward parallel to the floor and hold for a second. Cultivate the inner fire inside you. This pose helps release tension and improve the feeling of self-assurance. Release, hug yourself, and we are gonna do the Navasana again. So, lift your legs, arms straight, and hold. Really breathe, and if this is too challenging, just bend your knees. Now just transfer to Malasana yogi squat. Just heel toe your feet to wide of your mat and lower hips down with keeping the spine long. Connect your palms to a prayer pose while pressing your elbows to your knees and opening them. This pose is really great opener for hips, so again, may trigger some emotions which are stored here. Just notice it and find what is it that you are holding on to. Where do you hold back? Now just slow movements, lift your hips up and down to Malasana. Up and down. Try to cultivate the energy and wake up your body. This pose helps to bring emotional stability and become more compassionate and patient towards yourself, and really affects your health of reproductive organs too. So really open those hips wide. Now heel toe back to center of your mat to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Make sure you are folding from your hips, not from lumbar spine. And if you want to deepen the stretch, just grab your big toes by your point fingers and breathe. You should not feel any electrifying pain. If you feel, go and loosen up the stretch by lifting your upper body up or by bending your knees. And make this pose comfy and try to relax and find a stillness. You deserve to feel good in your body, in your mind. Just feel how calming is this pose. Breathe out anything that doesn't serve you anymore. And again, try to remind yourself your intention. Now slowly lift your upper body up to tadasana pose or a mountain pose. Just stay tall here and feel the grounding sensation coming from your feet. Palms can be in prayer position, and you should feel that support of the feet rest on a thumb, little finger and a heel. Imagine that your feet are the roots and you are the tree. That's how grounded and strong you are right now. Now just tip your left leg behind to warrior one, hips are closed. Raise your arms up and draw shoulders down. Try to hide your lower ribs down. Front leg 90-degree angle and back leg straight. This powerful stance can help you gain inner strength and courage, letting you open up to yourself and others. So try to feel this strength. Now just rotate to center and just bend your upper body to the right side. Really feel the stretch in your side body and breathe. You can even look up, or if you have a neck pain, you can look down. Now goddess pose. Stand with your feet wider than a shoulder, toes pointing towards the corners of your mat. Tuck your tailbone and go up and down. Keep your knees over your ankles and keep sinking. If you can make it there comfortably, try to get your thighs parallel to the floor. And now just hold. Now Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. Feet parallel with mat and lower your upper body down. Now you can grab onto your ankles. Or you can place your palms underneath you. Or if you are flexible, try to place them fully behind you. The wider stand, the easier the posture will become. So adjust. And really try to place your head closest towards the ground. Slowly go up with your upper body and now go into your warrior two. Open the hips towards the screen and place your right elbow onto your right thigh. Side stretch Utthita Parsvakonasana. And if you want even more stretch, place your right palm onto the floor and breathe. Open the chest to the sky. And again you can look up or down. Really open the hips, open the side body. Slowly transfer to your low lunge and recline your upper body back. Open your chest to a crescent pose. Really try to push the hips closer towards the ground. Now we are gonna slowly transfer to a half split pose. Stretch your front leg and back to crescent pose. A couple rounds in the tempo of your breath. Inhale crescent, exhale half split. Inhale crescent, exhale half split. Now stay in your half split pose and try to push your left hip forward and right hip back to center your pose and feel better stretch. And just breathe. Now a puppy pose. Slowly transfer onto your knees and lower your upper body towards the ground. Arms in front of you and go as low as it's comfortable to you. For better stretch in your triceps, you can bend your elbows over your head and look forward to better stretch in your neck. Heart closest to the ground and feel the benefits. This pose helps us to connect into our heart chakra, open ourselves to love, feel loved, creating space for emotional release. Feel loved and be open to creating a space for emotional release. Helps us to open yourself to good vibrations, to love, to light. Now slowly push to your arms, get up of a puppy pose and transfer to upward facing dog. Lift your legs off the floor and open the chest up. And now slowly downward facing dog. Walk it on a spot. Push the heels towards the ground. And breathe. And slowly walk to the front of your mat to forward fold again. And we are going to repeat the sequence on the other leg. Now slowly lift your upper body up to Tadasana mountain pose. Hands in a prayer position and feel again the grounding sensation. Now step your right leg behind to warrior one, hips are closed, arms up. And breathe. Now rotate to center and just bend your upper body now to a left side. And again really feel the stretch in your side body and breathe. Now again, goddess pose. Stand with your feet wider than the shoulder, toes pointing towards the corners of your mat, and go up and go down. Now hold for a while, really breathe and open yourself. And now again, wide-legged forward fold, feet parallel with the mat and lower your upper body down. Again, you can grab onto your ankles or place your palms underneath you, or if you are flexible, again try to place them fully behind you. Now again, go into your warrior 2, open the hips and place your left elbow onto your left thigh, side stretch. And if you want even more stretch, place your left palm onto the floor and breathe. Now transfer to your low lunge and recline your upper body back. Make sure it's the other leg and open your chest to a crescent pose. Now again, slowly transfer to half split pose and a crescent pose. Inhale, crescent pose. Exhale, half split. Now stay in your half split pose on the other leg. And now try to push your right hip forward and left hip back to center your pose. Now slowly transfer to your upward facing dog. And now slowly lift your right leg off the floor. Plank and Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. This pose stretches your lower body, stimulates the blood flow, improves posture, stretches and helps to relieve tension from the neck and back. The flow of blood to the brain helps to relieve headaches, mental fogginess, and mild depression. Now go onto your knees and move to the front of your mat to a camel pose. We are on our knees. Tuck the pelvis, tuck the toes, and grab onto your heels with one arm and the other. Allow your rib cage to expand. Keep your chest raised, your core engaged, your spine long, your chin tucked and your shoulders back as you drop your hands towards your heels and open the chest. Again, heart opener pose, which helps increase compassion, love, acceptance, and forgiveness. Now slowly tuck the toes and lift your upper body up by engaging your core, and go rest into your child's pose with your elbows bended and forehead resting on your palms. This is a counter pose of a camel pose. Helps our spine to go back to neutral and help us ground and release. Now slowly go onto your belly to Salabhasana pose or locust pose. Just lay on the ground, legs are opened, intertwine your fingers behind your back, and on inhale, raise your head, chest and legs off the ground, engage your core and tuck the pelvis in. Hold for a few seconds. And exhale, relax. Now bend your knees and let the feet fall to one side and the other. Now we are gonna do our Dhanurasana bow pose. Slowly fold to your legs, push your hands backward and hold onto your ankles. Breathe in and lift your chest and legs off the ground. Pull your legs up and towards the back. Look straight ahead and try to hold the pose for a few seconds. Really open the chest and relax. Now go again into your child's pose and relax your forehead on the ground. Feel the grounding sensations. This pose is good when you feel stressed or you tend to panic or feel anxieties. Helps you go inward and relax. Now slowly lay onto your back. Knees to your chest and massage your lumbar spine by making a circles with your knees in one direction and the other. Now bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees fall to the sides to a reclined butterfly pose. This pose stimulates the kidney and urinary bladder meridians, reduces stress, and calms the mind. You can place yoga blocks underneath your knees if you are tough in your hips. And try to connect to yourself, to your heart. Try to listen what's going on now in you. Again, hip opening position, so it may trigger some emotions. And be just a watcher. Just notice what's going on. What do you feel here? What does this pose do to you? What are the benefits for you? You can transfer to your Shavasana pose. But if you want to try even more grounding and calming position instead of classical Shavasana, you can go into your crocodile pose instead. Just lay onto your belly, bend your elbows and bend your left or right knee closest to the body and turn your head to the same direction. We are gonna just relax in this pose and cultivate the sensations of your practice, of these beautiful asanas that we made today. Breathe in and breathe out. Now just rest here in Ananda, the state of rapture and calmness. Feel the belly rises up and down. Feel the heartbeat. No thoughts, just you and your mat. Balanced physically and mentally. Just rest and reconnect with yourself. You nourished the beautiful light inside you that has been here always. You just need to find your way to it again every time you feel disconnected and stressed. You hold infinite ocean of calmness inside you. Just find it and nourish it. Now slowly roll onto your right side to a fetal position and rest here for a while. Now we are gonna go into the seated position with your eyes still closed and slowly close our practice. Now big inhale, arms up, and exhale, thank to your mind for calmness, thank to your voice for authenticity, and thank to your heart for openness. I thank you for being here and wish you a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.